Hello readers and writers, I'm MJ and today I want to talk about BookTube drama. Have I experienced BookTube drama? No. So why do I want to talk about it today? I am going on a trip and so I wanted to make sure I had enough content to make on my channel so that there's not a break in my scheduling content, and so I'm trying to come up with ideas. And what do you do to come up with ideas? You scroll through YouTube to see what's been done, what's popular. And if you search BookTube in YouTube, the most popular videos are about BookTube drama. There are people causing drama, people calling other people out for drama, authors that are problematic or drama. And it's all this negative content. And it makes me wonder about BookTube as a whole and about whether I'm going to end up surviving on here. Because I'm not a huge fan of negative content, and maybe I do. That might be actually a hypocritical statement for me to say, because I do my own call outs, but I think they tend to not be mainstream. I tend to fight for the autism community more than anything, because I don't think in the BookTube community or in the book community as a whole there's enough people fighting for autism representation and fighting for positive autism representation. I still see more and more problematic books being used. So I guess I do cause my own sort of drama and do put out my own drama videos. So maybe that's hypocritical. But it seems like the only thing that's popular on BookTube is drama, and it's drama that I could care less about. It makes me wonder how I fit into the book community. So, I'm older. I am 43. I'm 43 years old. I have 3 kids. They are all adults. My youngest is now 18. And I am aromantic and asexual. Yes, I am aromantic and asexual with 3 children. It is doable. And I don't do romances. So I'm not your typical content creator. I'm non-binary. I am autistic. I don't know where I fit into this community, but maybe that's why I think I should fit into this community, because we need to see what voices are here and are present. And there needs to be a diverse group of voices in every community. And maybe as a community we need to take a step back. If the most popular videos on YouTube are all about drama, it could just be that that's YouTube's algorithm, which would be really sad, because I think that's some of where the other social media has actually become harmful, is when they start taking this more contentious approach. It becomes unsafe for people whose very existence is controversial. Which shouldn't be the case, but it is. I don't know, I guess this is just a thought of where I fit in BookTube. I have been an Instagrammer for many years. I've been on there for about 7 years. I've seen it transform as a community for positive and less positive. I mean, obviously I've aged since I've been there. It's different being on BookTube in your 30s than it is in your 40s. Most of the people are younger, and then, I don't know, I guess they get off. And then not being a romance reader, I think, definitely makes me feel excluded also. But there's nothing wrong with being a romance reader. There's nothing wrong with being younger, obviously. I mean, that's amazing and great, but we all age. And so everyone that's now in their 20s will eventually be in their 40s, just like I will eventually be in my 60s. And so I think it's important to embrace all these regions in your life and in every community, including the BookTube community as well. I guess I am just coming on to say that I'm here. I can't promise to be drama free. I tend to be a very passionate person about certain things, but what I'm passionate about tends to be very different than what other people are passionate about. I try to be accepting. Obviously, I am not perfect at it. I try to call things out when it's appropriate to do so, and to really focus my reading time on books that I think are worthwhile for reading. And I really like using my platform as a voice for indie authors, because there can never be enough voices for indie authors. And so, while yes, I want everyone to go read my books, I really also want to find a way to help other people to read indie authors. And find indie authors. So I want my channel to be a safe space for indie authors. I want it to be a place where neurodiverse individuals can come and feel seen. I want it to encompass, readers and writers, as that's both a very important parts of my life. I have always been a reader and always been a writer. So to separate those two for me seem impossible. And maybe I'm so niche that I will never get to the point where I'm huge, which I don't want to be huge. I do want to be monetized. I'm not going to lie. I do think of YouTube as a potential source for diversification in my goal to break even on writing and eventually, make it sustainable for me to be a full-time writer. And so, yes, that is kind of why I put in all the time, but also the community. And I think it's great that that there can be diversity in this community, including for older, queer, autistic people such as myself. So, thank you all for being here, for accepting me. I know I'm very conscious of the way that I speak. I have a very weird tone cadence, which I know can be very off-putting for some people. I try to make it more palatable for when I'm talking online, but I don't think I succeed. Also, when I do, it makes me seem more feminine, which I don't like, so there's that balance. But yeah, I thank you for everyone who is here, who has space for, a different perspective in BookTube, and I want that as well. So please, if you are a booktuber, drop your channels below. Let us know who you are so that we can come follow you as well, because I think it's important that we do get that different voice and those different perspectives and those different recommendations, so that we're not constantly re-recommending the exact same books over and over again, because what's the fun? Thanks for being here. Thanks for listening to my weird speech about BookTube drama, and thank you for those of you who are not stepping up to cause all sorts of drama when it doesn't need to be. So keep reading, keep writing, and until next time.